November has arrived, and with it comes a stark warning you can't afford to ignore. As the season shifts, so does the availability of our essential groceries. You might think you're prepared, but reality might hit you harder than expected. In this video, we'll uncover 20 vital grocery products at risk of vanishing from shelves by the 15th of November. These aren't just any items, they're everyday necessities that you might not realize you're overlooking. Imagine strolling into your local store only to find barren shelves when you need these essentials the most. Overlooking this crucial list could be the difference between a stocked pantry and battling frustrating shortages. The clock is ticking and the urgency is real. This is your wake-up call to act now before it's too late. Why risk being caught off guard when you can ensure your household remains well supplied? We're talking about the basics that could slip through your fingers if you don't make a move now. Don't become a victim of your own procrastination. Watch on to discover which products are disappearing fast and take action before they're gone for good. 20. Let's talk about powdered milk, something you might not have considered, but absolutely should. As fresh dairy products become a luxury thanks to supply chain chaos, powdered milk is your golden ticket. Not just for coffee and cereal, it's a kitchen all-star for baking, cooking, and meeting your family's nutritional needs with its rich calcium and vitamin D content. Essential for bone health, especially for kids, powdered milk is more than just a convenience, it's a necessity. The global dairy industry is in turmoil. Feed shortages and labor issues are choking production, making powdered milk brands like Neo Fortificata increasingly scarce. If you rely on dairy as a dietary staple, this is a wake-up call. Ignoring the dwindling supply is not an option. Experts are sounding the alarm: stockpile at least 50 pounds per person. It sounds like a lot, but with a shelf life stretching up to 20 years, it's a smart investment. Fortified options are also emerging, offering even more nutritional bang for your buck. As brands scramble to stabilize supply, your move is clear: act fast. Secure this essential product now, because once it's gone, you're out of luck. 19. Imagine standing in your kitchen, ready to conquer homemade bread or pizza, only to find your dry yeast has been behind the spices for who knows how long. It's a frustrating scenario, and with supply chain hiccups shutting down factories, getting your hands on this essential ingredient is becoming an uphill battle. Yeast is not just an ingredient, it's the secret weapon that transforms your dough into that perfect, airy delight. Without it, your dreams of mastering sourdough or achieving pizza perfection are toast. Brands like Flashman's are feeling the pinch, and dry yeast is becoming as elusive as gold dust in grocery aisles. Why should you care? Simple. No yeast means no bread, no pizza, no baked goods. Experts suggest a bold move: stockpile at least 5 pounds of dry yeast per person. Sounds hefty, right? But properly stored in a cool, dry place, it retains its magic for years. Picture the relief of having a stash ready when inspiration strikes or when shelves run dry. The writings on the wall: yeast is disappearing fast. Don't let your baking dreams fade into what could have been. Secure your supply now, before you're left needing dough without the magic touch. 18. Let's get real about jerky, the ultimate survival snack. Packed with shelf-stable protein, jerky isn't just tasty, it's a lifeline in these unpredictable times. Whether you crave the rich chewiness of beef, the lean taste of turkey, or the innovative plant-based varieties, jerky is all about resilience and sustenance. Here's the stark reality: jerky is on the brink of vanishing from store shelves. The meat industry is taking a hit with soaring prices and processing plant shutdowns. Even big names like Jack Link's and Crave are becoming harder to find. So ask yourself, how prepared are you for this looming jerky drought? Jerky isn't just a snack, it's a powerhouse of convenience and nutrition, crucial for when fresh meat becomes a luxury. With its long shelf life and compact size, it's an essential item for any emergency kit. Think about securing at least 30 pounds of jerky per person. It may sound like a lot, but it's a smart move for ensuring your family stays protein-fueled during shortages. Jerky stands for strength and preparedness. As shelves start to empty, make sure this protein-packed staple is in your pantry. Act now to turn today's proactive choice into tomorrow's peace of mind. 17. Let's dive into vinegar, more than just a splash for your salad. This humble kitchen staple is on the brink of scarcity, and you need to take this seriously. Vinegar is a powerhouse of versatility. From enhancing flavors to cleaning, preserving food, and even having roots in traditional medicine, it's a must-have in any home. But here's the kicker: vinegar production is hinging on ethanol, derived from corn. And guess what? The supply chain is a mess, with corn shortages creating a domino effect on ethanol production. This means vinegar bottling is slowing down, and brands like Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar are seeing shelves empty fast. Picture heading to the store only to find your go-to bottle missing. Sure, you could try making vinegar at home, but let's be real, it's not straightforward, especially for busy families. This is why stockpiling at least 10 gallons is a smart move. When the chips are down, vinegar isn't just a condiment, it's a survival tool. Whether you're cleaning, preserving, or cooking, you'll be grateful for its presence. 16. Let's talk ramen noodles, the unsung heroes of tight budgets and pantry essentials. Often overlooked for their simplicity, these noodles are more than just a quick meal, they're your lifeline when money's tight. Forget fancy dining, ramen is your reliable source of comfort and crucial calories when you need them most. But heads up, ramen fans, the future isn't looking too bright. The global wheat crisis is wreaking havoc on supply chains, and those trusty noodle packets could soon vanish. Brands like Mariquin and Nissan, staples in many homes, are already feeling the pinch. Shelves might start looking bare sooner than you think. So, what's the game plan? Stock up now. For a family of 4, aim for at least 300 packs. Sounds like a lot? Think again, it's a smart investment in your food security. Each packet isn't just a meal, it's a guarantee that when things get tough, you have a dependable, budget-friendly source of sustenance. In a world full of uncertainties, ramen noodles deliver a straightforward promise, reliable nourishment without breaking the bank. Don't wait until they're gone. Act now and ensure your pantry is ready for whatever comes next. 15. Let's give salt the credit it deserves, an everyday hero that's more than just a kitchen staple. Salt isn't glamorous, but it's essential for survival, playing a crucial role in food preservation, curing meats, and keeping your body's electrolytes in check when dehydration hits. Here's the harsh reality: salt production is in crisis. Labor shortages, supply chain disruptions, and extreme weather have slashed output by 15% this year. If these issues continue, we could be staring down severe shortages soon. Picture this: you walk into your grocery store only to find the shelves empty of that basic bag of salt you desperately need. Now's the time to be smart. For a family of 4, stockpile at least 50 pounds of salt. Skip the fancy artisanal stuff and focus on bulk options like Morton table salt or Redmond. You'll thank yourself later when scarcity hits hard. Don't just stop there, look into diversifying your salt sources. Check out local suppliers or farmers markets for alternatives like sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. These options not only add flavor but provide extra minerals, keeping your meals interesting and your pantry prepared for anything. 14. Let's talk peanut oil, a kitchen staple that's about to get scarce. Known for its high temperature stability and unique flavor, peanut oil elevates everything from frying to baking. But here's the kicker: unpredictable weather is hammering peanut harvests, and demand for so-called healthier oils is on the uptick. Major players like Planters and Lana are already struggling with shortages, and it's only going to get worse. Health trends are pushing peanut oil to the back seat, leaving it vulnerable to disappearing from shelves. If you rely on this oil for your culinary masterpieces, it's time to get serious. Experts suggest stashing at least 5 gallons to keep your kitchen running smoothly. With supplies shrinking, expect prices to soar, turning peanut oil from a pantry regular into a costly luxury. Don't wait until you're left scrambling for alternatives in the middle of a recipe. Act now to stock up and dodge future headaches. 13. Instant oatmeal. Let's face it, this pantry staple is more crucial than you'd think. From speedy breakfasts to satisfying snacks, these grains fit effortlessly into your daily routine. But heads up, the world's top oat producer, Canada, has been hit hard by extreme weather. We're talking droughts and frosts wiping out 20% of their oat production. The fallout? Your beloved instant oats could disappear from shelves quicker than you think. Quaker Oats and other big names might be the first to vanish. So what's the plan? Stock up now. Aim for a solid 50 pounds per person to keep your pantry stocked and your morning smooth. These oats are lightweight, easy to store, and can keep you fueled for years. And here's the kicker: oat prices are expected to skyrocket soon. Supply chain hiccups are about to make your morning routine a lot more expensive or downright impossible. Don't be caught searching for breakfast alternatives when you could have acted now. Be proactive, fill up your pantry with instant oatmeal today. Make sure you're thriving, not just surviving, when food scarcity becomes the new normal. Don't let empty shelves catch you off guard. Secure your supply now. 12. Let's talk canned soups, a mundane staple, right? Wrong. When emergencies hit and power's out, these cans become lifesavers. No prep, no fuss, just a hearty meal when fresh food is a no-show. But here's the harsh truth: thanks to supply chain chaos and ingredient shortages, big names like Campbell's and Progresso are vanishing before our eyes. This isn't a drill. You need a plan, and you need it now. For a family of 4, that means stockpiling at least 120 cans. Sounds like a lot? Think again. When fresh produce and meats are history, canned soups will be your go-to for a hot meal that fills you up. Every can is a safety net, and having a variety of flavors can make bleak days a bit brighter. Imagine the comfort of a warm bowl when the world outside is anything but. Don't wait for empty shelves to be your wake-up call. Be proactive. Fill your pantry with canned soups today and ensure you're ready when scarcity hits. It's not just about surviving, it's about keeping your family nourished and sane when the going gets tough. 11 tortillas essential in kitchens worldwide, perfect for tacos and burritos. But brace yourself, the tortilla landscape is changing rapidly. Severe droughts and erratic weather in top corn-growing areas are wreaking havoc on the supply chain. This means your favorite brands like Mission and La Banderita are becoming elusive, with store shelves looking emptier by the week. Consider this your wake-up call. If you think you can simply make them at home, think again. Homemade tortillas often miss the mark when it comes to the flavor and texture of their store-bought counterparts. So, what's the game plan? Experts suggest stockpiling at least 200 tortillas per family. Don't be caught without your go-to meal base when they're no longer available. Feel the urgency? You should. With tortillas becoming scarce, securing your stash now is crucial. And while you're at it, keep an eye on instant oatmeal as well. Supply chain disruptions and failed crops are making this quick meal a hot commodity. 10 powdered eggs. Let's cut to the chase. They're about to become your best friend in the kitchen. Often ignored, these gems are now a necessity. With rising feed prices and an avian flu crisis wreaking havoc on the egg supply chain, powdered eggs are turning into a hot-ticket item. Why the sudden rush? Simple. Powdered eggs are incredibly versatile and have a shelf life that fresh eggs can only dream of. They deliver the same nutritional kick and can substitute seamlessly in baking, cooking, or scrambling. Brands like Augustin Farms are already feeling the squeeze with stock shortages as demand skyrockets. This isn't just a trend, it's a wake-up call. Savvy shoppers already know the value of having a solid egg alternative ready. Stocking up on powdered eggs is more than just a smart move, it's an essential step for navigating upcoming shortages. Experts recommend stashing at least 50 pounds per person. It's not just about peace of mind, it's about staying ahead of the game. Don't let empty shelves be your reality. Secure your stash of powdered eggs before they vanish. Prepare your kitchen to handle whatever comes next, and ensure you're never caught off guard. Fine coconut oil, it's not just for the health nuts anymore. This stuff is a kitchen powerhouse and a must-have in any pantry. Why? Because it excels at high-temperature cooking, whether you're frying, sautéing, or baking, and it brings a delicious flavor boost along with a host of health benefits. Plus, its long shelf life means it stays fresh while other oils go rancid. But wait, there's more. Coconut oil isn't just for cooking, it's a multitasking marvel. Use it as a moisturizer or tap into its natural antiseptic qualities. It's like having a Swiss Army knife in a jar, indispensable when times get tough. Here's the kicker: climate change and labor shortages in Southeast Asia are hitting coconut production hard. With brands like Nativa and Viva Naturals fading from shelves, it's time to wake up. Don't get caught empty-handed when stocks run dry. The solution? Stockpile, and do it now. Aim for at least 10 gallons per person to stay ahead of the game. When other oils are scarce, coconut oil will be your go-to for health and survival. 8 dried fruits, nature's candy that's not just sweet but a nutritional powerhouse. These little gems have been a staple in our snacks, breakfast bowls, and baking for ages. But here's the hard truth: they're on the brink of disappearing from shelves. Extreme weather, think droughts and frost, has been hammering crops, slashing yields across the US and beyond. This isn't just bad news, it's a crisis in the making for your pantry. Brands like Sunad and Mariana are struggling to keep up, and empty spots in stores are becoming the norm. Dried fruits aren't just tasty, they're packed with essential nutrients and natural sugars, making them indispensable when fresh fruits are out of reach. They're lightweight, long-lasting, and a nutritional lifeline, especially when fresh produce is scarce. Here's your action plan: stockpile now. Aim for at least 30 pounds per person to ride out any shortages. If dried fruits aren't part of your emergency stash yet, they need to be. It's not just about having a tasty snack, it's about securing your nutritional future when fresh options dwindle. 7 pasta, a comfort food slipping through our grasp. Imagine a world where this staple becomes a luxury. Thanks to global wheat shortages, that scenario isn't far-fetched. The soaring wheat prices are wreaking havoc on pasta production, turning what was once an everyday dinner into a rare treat. Your favorite brands like Barilla and Dico are dwindling on shelves, struggling to keep up. Why should you care? Because pasta is a kitchen workhorse stretching meals, offering versatility, and staying easy on the wallet. It's a lifesaver when you're tightening your budget. But with supply chain issues and market chaos making even alternative grain pastas scarce, the time to act is now. Here's the reality you need to start stockpiling. Aim for at least 100 pounds per family of 4. This isn't just about keeping Italian night alive, it's about ensuring you have reliable, long-lasting food when options are thin. Think of it as preparing for the future. While it might sound extreme, having a stash of pasta could be your saving grace during shortages. 6. Evaporated milk, often overlooked until it's gone. This can of condensed richness is more than just a backup, it's a kitchen hero when fresh milk is a distant luxury. Whether you're making savory soups, creamy pastas, or even enriching your morning coffee, evaporated milk is a game changer. But here's the harsh truth: the dairy industry is in chaos and evaporated milk is caught in the crossfire. Beloved brands like Carnation and Pet are facing severe supply issues, leaving shelves empty and shoppers desperate. Don't wait until you're staring at a barren aisle. Stock up now, aim for at least 30 cans per person to weather the storm. When fresh milk is nothing but a fond memory, these cans will be your culinary lifeline. Imagine trying to whip up a luscious cream sauce or a decadent pumpkin pie without it. That could be your reality soon if you don't act fast. The clock is ticking. Make sure your pantry is armed with this indispensable dairy substitute. As you navigate the grocery store, remember the crucial role evaporated milk plays in your kitchen. Secure your stash before it vanishes, so you're never left wanting when you need it most. 5. Honey, yes, you heard that right, is slipping away from our pantry shelves. This golden liquid, often taken for granted, is far more than a sweetener for your tea. It's nature's powerhouse, packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and enzymes, making it a must-have when regular sugar just won't cut it. Imagine needing that perfect sweet touch for your morning coffee or a fresh batch of bread. Honey could be your go-to savior. Here's the grim reality, bees. The unsung heroes behind this liquid gold are in peril. The colony collapse disorder, coupled with a decline in flowering plants due to climate change, is wreaking havoc. Honey production has plummeted by a staggering 25% this year alone. This paints a bleak picture of honey scarcity, an alarming reality you can't ignore. When you spot local honey brands like Clover or Maple at the store, stock up while you can. Remember, unopened honey never spoils, it's a timeless treasure. Picture yourself in a shortage, having the key to natural sweetness when everyone else is scrambling. Aim for at least 12 jars per person to brace for any sweet tooth emergencies. 4. Canned tomatoes, a kitchen essential that might soon be as elusive as a unicorn. Whether you're whipping up a savory pasta sauce, a comforting soup, or a hearty stew, these cans are your secret weapon. But here's the cold, hard truth: California's relentless drought has slashed tomato harvests by a jaw-dropping 14%. This isn't just a number, it's a wake-up call for beloved brands like Hunt's and Muir, and it's coming for your pantry next. Reports are already rolling in about shortages hitting not just home kitchens but also restaurants and food manufacturers. Picture this: you're all set to make your signature chili or shakshuka, only to find the canned tomato aisle as barren as the Sahara. Not exactly the culinary adventure you were planning, right? Experts are sounding the alarm. For a family of 4, stockpiling at least 100 cans is the smart move. This is your chance to act before you're stuck with bland, uninspired meals. Get to your local store today, grab those cans, and fortify your pantry. With ongoing supply chain chaos, the sooner you stock up, the better. 3. Herbs and spices, imagine your kitchen without them. Cooking without these vibrant flavor enhancers is like painting without colors. Your dishes risk becoming dull, and let's face it, nobody wants a bland meal dragging down their spirits. But here's the harsh reality: political turmoil is disrupting spice trade routes, climate change is slashing crop yields, and major spice-producing regions are stumbling under the pressure. Even big names like McCormick and Simply Organic are feeling the squeeze, struggling to meet demand. Now is the time to act. Stock up on at least 10 pounds of assorted herbs and spices per person. Think oregano, basil, turmeric, and cumin, each one a tiny powerhouse capable of transforming the simplest dish into a culinary masterpiece. Don't let these essential taste enhancers slip away, leaving you stuck with uninspired, monotonous meals. Planning ahead is crucial to keep these indispensable ingredients on hand. Trust me, you want to avoid the culinary monotony that comes without them. Head to the store, grab those jars before they're gone, and preserve your kitchen's flavor arsenal. Waiting will only lead to disappointment when your favorite spices are nowhere to be found. Soy sauce, it's not just a condiment, it's a kitchen game changer. While some may see it merely as a sushi dip, this liquid gold transforms dishes with its deep, savory punch. From marinating meats to boosting stir-fries and soups, soy sauce is the secret behind countless flavorful meals. But here's the blunt truth: severe droughts are hammering major soybean-producing regions, and we're facing a potential soy sauce crisis. Trusted brands like Kikkoman and Lee Kum Kee are already sounding the alarm with dwindling stocks. Picture your favorite meals stripped of that essential kick. Dinner could feel as lackluster as a soggy afternoon. So what's the game plan? It's time to act. Stockpile a few gallons per household member now. When soy sauce disappears from store shelves, you'll thank your foresight for keeping your dishes lively and satisfying. Don't shrug off this warning. Visit your local store, grab those bottles, and ensure you're ready to keep the flavor flowing. Waiting is a gamble that could leave your meals bland and uninspired. Secure your soy sauce stash today before it's too late. Canned beans. Don't underestimate these nutritional powerhouses. Often taken for granted, they're a must-have in any survival pantry. Loaded with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, they're your go-to when fresh options run dry. Whether you're cracking open a can during an emergency or tossing them into your favorite recipes, their versatility is unmatched. But here's the grim reality: severe droughts are wreaking havoc on bean-growing regions, creating a supply chain nightmare. Big names like Bush's and Goya are starting to vanish from store shelves. For those who think they're prepared, think again. Experts suggest hoarding at least 200 cans per family. Sounds extreme? Think about when fresh meat becomes a luxury, those cans will be your lifeline. They're the simple solution to keeping your nutrition in check when scarcity strikes. Now isn't the time for hesitation. It's time to fortify your pantry and brace for what's coming. The longer you wait, the slimmer your options become. So get ahead of the game and grab those cans while you can. Trust me, you'll be grateful when your pantry is stocked and ready for the unexpected. Don't wait until it's too late. Secure your canned bean stash today. As the countdown to November 15th looms closer, the urgency to stock up on these essential grocery items cannot be overstated. From the natural sweetness of local honey to the robust flavors of soy sauce and the nutritional benefits of canned beans, each product plays a crucial role in our daily diets and meal preparations. With factors such as climate change, political unrest, and supply chain disruptions contributing to these impending shortages, consumers must act swiftly to secure their essential goods. Preparing ahead isn't simply for convenience, it's an essential strategy for maintaining culinary diversity and nutritional balance when scarcity becomes a reality. Shoppers are encouraged to prioritize their pantry fortification today, ensuring their homes remain a haven of nutrition and flavor even as shelves start to empty. Don't wait until it's too late. Make your grocery run count now and fortify your pantry to weather the approaching storm.